Welcome back, everybody. It's Rama from Junk Journal Divas. Hello, my friends. I am back today because my Happy Mail, which I call my Diva Delights, if you're in Junk Journal Divas with me, my board from Happy Mail and Diva Delights that I receive is exploding. So it's time to clear some of that off. So I am going to make I don't know what you call it, an overflow book sort of thing, or a book of ideas, where this isn't going to be fancy by any means. It is just a place to put all of the Happy Mail in so that I can kind of look through it when I want some inspiration or ideas. So I have this piece of cardboard, and this is a master board that I did a while ago. I am leaving it just as it is. Like I said, this is not going to be fancy. This is from a pizza box because I can see the little thing here, which is kind of cool because this is right where the spine is going to be. And I thought I can add a little dangle or something there. So I have this for the cover, and then I have a bunch of pages here, these signatures that I put together. And if you can see here, I had the dates on. I didn't even put them into a book or anything. So I'm going to use these pages because they're already put together, and they are plain papers, all different kinds of papers. I think there's a lot of scrapbook papers in here. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I also have a lot of brown paper bags from a food delivery service that we get. So I thought I was going to try to make some envelope pocket pages in case there's some things that I want to slide down in some larger pockets. And as you can see, this is, how big is this? 2.5 inches. So I've got quite a bit of space in there. So I'm planning on packing this tight. Now, I don't need these things, but with the dates on, but I was thinking I have my snippet rolls that I was just working on, and I thought I like the orange and the blue kind of with this, so I was thinking I could just take a little piece of this and add on top of these. So those are my ideas so far, and then once I get the book together, I can start going through the pages and adding some stuff. So because of the purpose of this book is to put stuff into it, I'm going to have signatures that are not very big. Let me see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. So 6 full pages. So it would be 12 half pages. And this is plenty big enough because it's going to end up being bulky. And here I have, yeah, see, these are some of the pages. So for example, this is a paper bag, and I cut the top and the bottom off of it. So I was thinking if I just sew along the bottom, if this is not too wide. Let me see. Yeah, I need to take a little bit off of this. And so I will just sew it here, and it's going to be a pocket that I can put some stuff down into. I also have some runoff papers here from when I was doing my jelly prints, which I just did. So I've got some of those pages. And let me see, here's some random packing paper that I just sort of cut. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to work on my pages and putting signatures together, and then we will meet back up here. Let's get started. So let's trim some of this paper bag off so that it is the same size as the rest of my papers and fits in my book. So this will be 5.5 by 8.5 approximately. And while it's still together, I'm just going to glue those edges down because I cut off the part that is connecting it. So just glue those down. And I'm thinking that, okay, let's take this open, and I'm gonna fold this so that it makes my pocket. And then I'll also have that bottom part to slide something up into it. It'll be upside down kind of, but it's kind of a cool pocket. I like this pocket idea. And it covers up some of the print that's on the bag. So I'll just glue this down, just enough glue to hold it, and then I can go around and do some sewing just to make sure it stays closed. And I have a lot of bags, so I think I'll make 2 of these. And next, I'm just going to take some of these runoff papers that I have and just kind of trim them down so that they fit into my book. And now I want to make a template for the spine of my journal so that I know where to poke my holes. Now to do this, I think it's easier to just cut a piece of paper that will be the size of my spine, and then I fold it. I fold it in half and then fold the edges in towards the middle, so you get those lines as a reference to where to put your holes. But I will tell you, I'm going to do another book right after this where I will go slower and I will show sewing in the signatures and everything. And that is because I put way too many signature papers and signatures in this book. So yeah, I had to really revise this. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but for a journal, this was great. But for the purpose that I want it for, to put all my tags and Happy Mail in, it definitely was way too big. Okay, I have my signatures, and I went down the center of each one. I just did a really quick running stitch just to kind of hold them together. I thought it would give it a little more stability also. Now I'm going to poke holes in here, my 3 holes, and I'll start sewing my signatures in. Okay guys, I'm meeting back up here. It's kind of funny because I did all this stuff to add in, what did I have? 8 signatures, and I ended up going back and fixing it because I only have 3. I've got 3 signatures in here. That is because I don't know what I was thinking because it's so bulky, the stuff that I'm putting in here, that, yeah. So I'm going to work on another book, but you can see this is just a very raw construction here. I did not do anything fancy. I kept it as is. This is just cardboard, but it's pretty sturdy. I used waxed thread here. It is serving its purpose very well. Now, this is what I realized. It would be a lot easier if I put the stuff into my signatures first and then figure out how many signatures I can fit into my book. This is cardboard, corrugated cardboard. I am just going to collage on it, and I'm going to use this the same as my first one. So that's what I am going to do. Now this part is very easy. I am just gluing down papers, but these papers, some of them are very thin. They're music sheets and dictionary pages, and the Mod Podge was making some of them buckle quite a bit and ripple. So I switched from Mod Podge to using a matte medium, and that is definitely better for thinner papers. You don't have to worry about that buckling as much. And I am just covering the 2 sides of this, and that's all I'm doing here. Okay guys, I am back. Believe it or not, this is 3 signatures that I have here. So look at that. They are just stuffed. So these 3 are going to go into here. Put those aside for the moment. And this is my book, and again, this is just cardboard that I covered. And I got all of these papers, by the way. This is a kit that I got from one of my Diva sisters. She has collage packs of all different kinds of jelly papers, so that's what this is. And then she made the Diva one for me, so I cut the letters out. And okay, let me find my template. I inked here so you could kind of get a better view. So this is kind of in the center. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is where I'm going to poke my holes. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm going the right way, the right direction. So this is going to be my front. Okay, so I'll take one of my signatures and let's find the center. So I'm going to use my template. I'll just use the middle here. And I just want to mark where I want to make my holes. Now I'm using waxed thread because it's really nice and sturdy. You don't have to worry about it breaking. And about double the length that I need here. I like using a longer needle to poke through here. Okay, so we're going to start with the middle hole. Now I want this to be my first signature, so this is going to go in my first holes here. I'm just going to double check that it's going the right direction. Oops, fell out here. So I'm going to go down the middle. And I'm going to come up one of the ends, it doesn't matter which one. Make sure you leave some room here. Then we're going to go down the other end. And then back up through the middle. Okay, when I'm coming up, I want to have these go on either side of this thread right here because we're going to tie it down. So let's straighten it up here. So again, down the center, up the end, down to the other end, back up the center. So that is 3-hole stitch, 3-hole binding. And then if you're doing a journal, you can always put little beads or something on the ends of these, but I am going to snip some of that off because I've got enough happening in here. All right, so now we're going to move on to the center. Okay, guys, I am going to open up my stash book here. I've got lots of stuff in here. And this isn't even all of it. A lot of larger projects I have in a basket, and I also have journals and things like that. So these are smaller projects, tags, things like that. So let's dive into this. This is nothing fancy, just cardboard that I covered. And then I have this one, and I think this is probably as big as I would go. Look at I probably should have done smaller than this because this is kind of ridiculous big. But again, I just wanted something that would hold everything, and it does hold everything. So in these 2 books, on the front, I have the pocket from Beth. And then this is another project from her. That is one of those little wallets. And I tuck that in here. And then we open up. Okay. So inside we've got this vellum pocket from Kitty. And then when I put this onto the page, I created another pocket, and I have some fun tags here. And then we have this gorgeous, I just thought this was so pretty, so I put the whole thing in here. It was a signature that was sent with all these vintage papers. We've got another vellum pocket, and this one is from Bonnie. This one's constructed a little bit different because it has the little flap here. Then I kind of gathered some fairy things. So I've got these two, they're pockets with tags inside from Tina Tapley, who is a Diva admin with me, and I just loved these. So cute. So when I put these on, I put them on to create a pocket, and then I have these fairies. This one is Debbie Day created this one, and this one is Christy Allen. So it's like my fairy page. So I gathered things together and put, I like here I've got 2 hearts, but I didn't spend a lot of time trying to organize. I just really wanted to get stuff into a book so that I could save it and just kind of flip through when I want to look for some inspiration. So, okay, and then here I've got hearts. This one is from Sandy, and then this one is from Ketera. And then a little pocket that she made with some butterfly things. It's cute. So I tucked that in there. Paper clipped this on here. I just got this, and I wanted all the fuzzy yarns to hang off the top. So this is a bookmark from Gwen. Probably put this in my ocean journal. And then here is a little scrappy notepad with some tags hidden in here, and this is from Caroline. Here we have a bandy page. Look at this, how fun. All the cards. These donuts are playing cards. I just put one little piece of double-sided tape to hold these on here, but you can see there are playing cards in the back. So I've got her stuff here. The little envelope opens up. And then also over here, these cards are from Stephanie Collins. We do have another Stephanie in group. And then here we have Jodie Ann. Made this into a little pocket too, but this was super cool. I think this was around Halloween, I want to say. Then we have Sandy Bond. Now we have a couple Sandys in group, so that's why I'm saying last names here. A cute little tag folio thing. And I love the little flower here. And then Natalie, we've got this adorable little teacup with the little tea bag that comes out. So cute. And then this I just clipped in. This is from Patty, and this is an envelope. And I just love, okay, such a simple little thing, this teeny tiny little tag. And on the back, it says, "Consider this a paper hug." How cute. Okay, clip that back on. And then we have here, this is like a folio thing, Sandy Chatham. Now, so this part opens up, and I did take some of the ephemera out, so it wasn't quite as bulky. And then this part opens up. And then on the back, there's also a pocket. So I just put a little hinge here just so I could, you know, flip it and look at it. And then a cutesy little Valentine's Day tag from Wendy. This is a soft, like a fabric tag, which I want to make. Definitely want to make. So in the other book, I have a couple of fabric tags to take a look at, but this one is from Sandy Chatham also. And then this one is from Julie J. It has this little hanging part here. I don't know if you can see it. And then now these pages, I have these 2 pages, but I left some of them open here because these are from Diana Becker, and I have other cards from her. So they are in with my holiday stuff, my other holiday stuff. I know I have Halloween, a cool one that pops up. I want to put all of them together, so this is going to be my Diana Becker little card area here. And then I have Stephanie Zacks had sent this big pocket, and this thing was just stuffed with all kinds of fun things. Her paper dolls and things that she does. And this is who I got the jelly prints from to make this one. This is Stephanie Zacks. And then, yeah, the rest of these pages here are empty. Now, I could maybe turn some of these into a pocket or put some tags here, but we're pretty stacked in here, as you can see. Okay, so here is number 1. Okay, this one is a monster. So on the front here, this is a pocket from Julia, and we've got tags that come out here. And let me take this out just so you can see. I just thought little details are cute. The best way is always through. And then the little shaker here. See here, we just have a tag from Randy. And this is sort of like a bee page here. So I have a vellum bumblebee pocket with this cool tag. This is from Diane. And then this was also inside there, but I took it out because I just thought this was really cool and all the details that are on this. And this opens up to write in. So I just wanted to be able to see that. And then here on this side, this is a folio, a little folio that opens up from Nikki. So it opens up this way. Then we have some little ephemera pieces here. Okay, then over here, I just put some tags and things down in this big pocket. So I just kind of clumped some stuff together there. Some cute button stuff. This is from Heather. So cute. All the little details and little fabrics here. Buttons. And then we have a heart from Lauren. And I think I had one of her tags here, but I took it off. Yeah, I moved it onto this side. So I've got a tag of hers here and a tag of hers here. She does amazing mixed media. Okay, and then here we have this was one of my Diva Delight projects. These tags that pull out, these are so cute, little minis. So again, I just hinged it so that I can look at the whole thing. And actually, I'm gonna put a paper clip here just so that doesn't flip-flop around when I'm going through the pages. And then here, it's getting really hard to see, our little envelope. Again, I just put a hinge here. This is from Renee, and it velcros, opens up here. And this was actually for a swap. This has specimen cards in. Fun. So I've got those there. Oh, here's a bunch of, from Julie J, here's a bunch of fabric tags. Like I said, I definitely want to make some of these because I never really have done it. There's a bunch in here in this pocket. This is one of my favorites from Julie. I absolutely adore this little guy. Little fairy. And then over here, this is from a swap also. These are more fabric tags. These are from Terry. Okay, this page is kind of chaotic. I put pockets. These are little envelope pocket folio things. different styles. I have one from Lauren, one from, and two of these are from Noelle. Then I have a tag from Mary. I have, oh, this is from Rachel. This is like a pocket folio thing, and I have to show because Rachel, from all different swaps and things, I have these little birds from her, and I love these cute little birds. So cute. So I have 3 of them, and I've put them together. So there's my Rachel's little bird collection. And this also pulls out. This is a cool little project. Great job on that. Okay, and then this is from Bonnie, my Diva admin sister. So I put a paper clip to hold this down. Now this was from a swap, and it had little tags in here, but I took those out. It opens up, it had little tags here, and then this all comes out, and then comes out here. So there's a lot going on. This was a cool project too. I just wanted to keep that all down. Okay, so this one, I can't remember who it is from. I don't know if this is from Julia Ward or from Kitty. So I'm gonna have to find out who this is from. I had the little name thing, and it got lost in the shuffle here on my desk, and there's no name written on there. But I put a hinge here so I can see the back side of it also. I just thought it was really cute the way it was put together. And then there's a little matchbook thing in here. Oh, I had to put some stuff from Karen, because Karen, my Diva admin sister, most of the stuff I have from her are full-size journals and stuff that doesn't need to be put into a book because they are their own book. But these are just some of the little pieces, tags with lots of details, and I just love this altered paper clip. And then I have this envelope folio that is from Debbie. I think that's it for this one. Yep. So that is it. Now I have this envelope, and I was going to put this on the front of the one journal, but I don't know, I kept it out because I might want to play around with this idea. This is from Diana, and this tag, and I'm definitely keeping this out because I love this idea. So I'm going to play around with this. So these are things that are not in my books. So I hope you guys liked my little project here and looking at all my fun Happy Mail and Diva delights. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for the next crafty adventure.